Afternoon everybody, which is STRANG from the UK. Just going to give you another video on some airdrops, some great projects currently out there. First one is Prometheus, and it's got 5-star reviews on every site I've seen, and it's going quite a lot of momentum. Anyway, they're giving away free airdrops, so you just basically get some free tokens, and it's created a fully functional MVP, which states here, which is a minimum viable product, and what it does is basically the data is no longer subject to change and manipulation. This sort of entails basically solving the problem of trust within a business process or organisation, and it's a platform that will enable the integration with the business process and the blockchain that will help global adoption and the implementation of the blockchain technology. So went through it, looked into it. I've looked into many projects since my last video, over 12, 13 in depth, look into their projects, and there's 2 that really sort of caught my eye, and they've also got great reviews on many sites. So again, it's very, very promising. People sort of said to me, why is there airdrops? Why do companies give away free tokens? Well, basically, it's so they get their project out there. You know, to get the free tokens, you have to do simple tasks like join them on Twitter and retweet, so basically everyone on your Twitter feed would see their project. It's just basically getting them out there, being if I can see the project, you have to sort of like their Facebook, you follow them on YouTube. It's just basically get more followers, more interaction with people, and people then have started heard of the project. That's the sole reason they do it. And I say the tasks will be very, very simple. So Prometheus, it's got a team behind it, all LinkedIn, genuine profiles. So it's not a huge team, but as they develop, I'm sure they will. So it's got some, I looked into it in depth, I'll say, and it's got some good, look at the roadmap at the bottom. They answer all their questions, easy contactable. So if you go on their Twitter, it announced in September 2019, 14,000 followers. They got a candidate for the FinTech Germany Award. So it's all good. Keep them sort of, exciting new projects. So the next one I looked at was Relictum. You go on their dashboard, very professional website. Again, looked into their white paper, their roadmap, and it's based in Singapore, and it's a big statements from them, but it's scalable, hyper-modern blockchain, most advanced blockchain 5.0, and this was the big claim, which can process 1 million transactions per second. It's also described as an endless distribution registry with a development system of smart contracts that can range from buying, selling any goods and services, recording logistic events, self-executing transactions, i.e. smart contracts. So I say they're giving away free tokens as well. The links are below for both Prometheus and Relictum. It's up to you whether you use my link, entirely up to you. But it's there. We're looking at their roadmap, huge document of all their plans for the Relictum project. Again, this is another one that had 5-star reviews everywhere I looked. So you look on their Twitter, 8,000 followers, again, joined September 2019. And the fact they're stating their blockchain 5.0 can process 1 million transactions per second, that is simply unbelievable. Obviously, they're going to have to prove that. But with their airdrop now, get yourself some free GTN tokens. It's up to you. Now, also, I need to add, whenever you join an airdrop, never give away your private keys. I've always stated to everyone, there's a lot of scams out there. I remember in 2017, we had all the ICO hype. That's why Ethereum went to like $1,200 a coin, purely because the ICO, well, not purely, but a lot of the reason because every project was building on the Ethereum ERC20 tokens. And I joined many ICOs, many great ones, a few scam ones and a few nonsense ones, which just basically just nothing happened. So with airdrops, obviously got the fact that you haven't actually put in any funds. The ICOs, now it's called IEOs really, it's gone away from the initial coin offerings. So there's many projects. Just be careful though, do your own due diligence. These 2 projects are the ones that personally I found very interesting and worth joining. Another one which I haven't joined, which many people are talking about, basically because they're giving away $36 worth of free BCBs, the Bitcoin Black Coin. You go on their YouTube, and last sort of videos are like a year old, and any coin with Bitcoin in it done very well in the last bull run. It's basically like that, because newbies think, oh, Bitcoin, I'll get some of that as well. It must be an offshoot of the main Bitcoin. But really, people are just using their name. mainly, for instance, like remember Bitcoin Gold. That reached like $500 a coin at the height of the last bull run, January 2018. I remember Bitcoin HD was another one which went to like $40 odd each. Now they're just worth a few dollars, if that, you know. So Bitcoin Black may do very well. I haven't joined it. I may regret it. I saw a post the other day where they're trying to get on Binance. It's just when I tried to look into their site, my Norton blocked it as a very dangerous site. That may be just a problem with my Norton on the firewall, the security, but it raised some red flags. And also, there's a lot of claims, and they've got this video on YouTube. If you watch it, it's called Bitcoin Black versus Bitcoin, where it states how much better Bitcoin Black is. You can't find anything on any owners. I couldn't find any background really, so I may regret not getting BCB, but I haven't anyway. So it's entirely up to you. Do your own due diligence, join the ones that you think are going to be next great project. Their Twitter. Again, like the others, joined September 2019, only 400 followers. I've done a few tweets lately. I say it might come to fruition, but I say it's entirely up to yourselves. Another one which many people were talking about, and they're going to give you this site, microfinance token. They're going to give you 50 MFT tokens, which they claim is a value of $75. Now, again, I might regret not joining this, but the website I wasn't overly impressed with. To be honest, their vision, where it states, vision is a service to help the poor increase their income, thereby improving their standard of living for those who live below poverty level. It doesn't really say how they're going to do that. They say they're going to provide financial help, educational information to the less one in society, mostly in the developing world. I wasn't sure how that would sort of progress itself or how they would get it out there. Investors benefits, 20% interest annually for ICO investors, big statement, 70% staking rewards. But main thing I thought, I'm not going to bother, basically, let's be honest, was the team. They haven't got genuine pictures. Now, they've got no links to any profiles, so that could just be any name. I may be doing them a disservice. I don't know. Just me personally, my personal opinion, I'm just not interested in joining it, really. They've got these pictures here without any actual genuine people there. And the other bit at the bottom where it's got contact us instead of contact. Basic website always does a spell check, for instance, or you go through it. So just stuff like that. But I know that's been talked about a lot. Microfinance token purely because they're claiming you can get free, basically $75. I'm not so sure about that, to be honest. So only time will tell. Again, I might regret it. It's just my personal opinion. So at the moment, I'm just going to stick with this week, Prometheus and Relictum. Get your free airdrops. Links below. Entirely up to you. We'll speak again soon, guys. Thanks very much. Bye.